Yeah, and we live. What's going on, everybody?
What's going on, good people? We live right here. It's
Right.
Ringside. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, man.
Here we go. Live right here. It's Ringside. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Let me get you in here. There we go. Oh, we got double.
We gotta get the audio right. We gotta get the audio right.
There we go. There we go. I turn mine down.
Okay. Turn me up in the speakers, baby.
There we go. There we go. We got it popping now.
Hey, what's going on? What's going
What's
on,
up,
everybody?
y'all? Welcome to Ringside. Another episode. Happy Thursday. We in here doing our thing. We back on StreamYard. We're on Facebook, YouTube. and we still live on IG for a little bit. So
hey, we everywhere, baby. We everywhere.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, we appreciate you all for tuning in. Let me fix my headphones real quick. What's going on, Ariel? What's up? What's going on, Cuzzo? Keys to the city. Keys the legend. First, everybody, we just want to say thank you for joining us. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Ringside with Prince and Ray, because eventually we're gonna stop doing IG and we're gonna go live on YouTube because bigger things are happening, and so we just got to make room for that, man. It's hard for us to, try to coordinate the phone and the computer as well. So we jumping back and forth. So we just need to make sure that we stick to one platform. But for right now, we have you on both. So thank you for supporting us. We appreciate it. So let's go ahead and just jump into it and get this thing started, man. Ray, how you doing today?
Let's go, man. I'm good. Again, it's been a busy week already. So living for the weekend right now, though. But it's been a busy week, man. I'm excited to be back on the show, to talk to people, talk a little sports. And because there's a lot going on, a lot we got to cover in a short period of time.
Right? Let's go, man. Let's get into it.
Yeah. So what's the big thing? What we covering today?
Man, a little bit of what we covering today. We got to talk about the update. What's going on with Miss Brittany Griner? Like Joey B made an offer.
So I didn't think that was going to happen.
I didn't think it was going to happen so soon. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't think it was going to happen so soon. So we're talking about Joey B today, man. We're talking about Liz Cambridge. She's playing for the Los Angeles Sparks, and so she just quit on the team, man. So I don't know what's going on with that, man. We got Jimmy Butler with a new hairdo.
Jimmy B with a new hairdo.
Jimmy B got dreadlocks now, man. Like, what's going? How Sway? How did Jimmy Butler get dreads, man? It must be hot in Miami right now for his hair to look like grass and grow that long.
He locked it up. It's all locked up. I was like, man,
it's all locked
Jimmy
up.
Jimmy feel like an island boy,
right? Look, I guess if you got money, you can make it happen, baby. You know what I'm saying? Look. Man, we're going to talk about the NBA salary cap that's going to increase in 2025, how much players are going to be making. Draymond Green, he wants a 4-year extension, and get a max deal. So we're going to talk more about that. Golden State Warriors are interested in Carmelo Anthony, man, trying to help him get a ring. Charles Barkley and live versus TNT. The ball is in your court, TNT. We're gonna speak about that. We're gonna talk about that. That's gonna be good.
Charles is leveraging his money.
Hey, as he should. His money, his name, his name, image, and right. His NIL deal. Look, we're gonna be talking about golf. We're gonna spend a little time to talk about live. For those of you that don't know about live golf, we're gonna talk more about it in depth, about what they're doing and how they're revolutionizing the way that golf is being seen. I can understand why the PGA is kind of teed off about it, pissed off about it. So we're gonna throw that in there, man. We're gonna talk about some people with the bag as well. Kirby Smith I know Kirby Smart, the head coach for the University of Georgia, man, he just signed a 10-year deal. We're gonna tell you how much it's gonna be for in just a little bit. We got Michael Trout. Doctor said he needed a backiotomy, so he got something going
Man,
on.
his back is out of whack.
His back is out of whack, man. So we're gonna talk about that. Bring you the real on that. Also, we're gonna talk about a little bit of boxing. We have some other things that we need to discuss, but I want to take it back into time, and talk about your pops, man. I never knew that your pops fought Floyd Mayweather Sr. Man.
Yeah. That was one of them early ones. Yeah, he fought him back. He fought him back in the day.
Right. What's going on, everybody? I'm glad that you are able to join us on Ringside with Rand Prince. We're just giving you a little bit of the topics that we're going to speak about today. We're going to talk about the NFL, just what's going on. Training camp just starting. What's happening. All the moves.
A lot of moves being made. A lot of moves being made.
A lot of controversial conversations that's happening. Julio Jones, man, he got doing his thing, man, and lots more as well. So, man, we got a lot of topics that we want to talk about that we need to cover. So let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Let's talk about Brittany Griner first, man. We done jumped into that. We started talking about the deal that's made by the Joe Biden administration to swap prisoners, basically. There was the one that Russia wanted. What's the guy's name? The arms dealer. So I guess the Biden administration has made an offer to say that they were willing to trade him for Brittany Griner. So what do you think? Why do you think it took so long? And at first they were saying they wasn't going to do it at all, but then now they just came back and changed their mind. What do you think led to that?
I think what led to that was one, the pressure from the people in the United States, and also the WNBA. Also, what's going on, Trent? Man, gotta give a big shout out to Trent real quick, man, because he's in the movie Till with Emmett Till, the new movie that's dropping in theaters, man. So he's doing big things. Man.
Shout out.
Look, started from the bottom, now he here, man. But back to Brittany, man. Brittany. I think she's been getting a lot of support. One, and then two, as a president, you have to do something. You have to get your people back. And I think that they finally decided that, all right, so this is what we can do. We can make an offer 2 for 1, because they're doing a 2 for 1. They're doing a swipe, right? And I didn't know if many people know about that, but they are saying that they want to get 2 people for 1 person. So I don't know how good that is. And the only reason I say that is because, this guy's an arms dealer. They made a movie about him, about, some of the things that he's doing in this world. And so he's been locked up, so
this man is known as the merchant of death.
The merchant of death. So here we go. The Biden administration, I'm gonna tell you, and I'll go back to my point of view. The Biden administration has offered to exchange Russian arms trafficker Victor Bout for Americans Brittany Griner and Paul Whelan. I don't know who Paul Whelan is, but they said that Brittany has been detained for 160 days. And so, yeah, he's looking to do the 2 for 1 max deal with Putin. So why did it take so long? They were just trying to figure out what was going to be the bargaining agreement. And so I don't know who Paul Whelan is. If anybody knows who that is, please.
Paul Whelan, he's been there for a long time. I think he's a police officer. And he was a Canadian U.S. Citizen and was arrested in Russia in December 28, 2018, accused of spying. So he's been there for a while. He's been there for a while. So I know they've been talking for a minute trying to get him out, but I guess this is their biggest bargaining tool right now.
That's it, man. So wow. All right. So hey, man, shout out to Paul and his family as well, man. But yeah, I just think that they were trying to figure out what was going to be the best bargaining agreement and chips for this, and look to get 2 for 1. But actually, he should get 5 for 1. Whoever else is over there, because look,
right.
You already. This is an arms dealer, the merchant of death. Like this guy, he does what he does, right? This is his way of living. and he orchestrates, violent gun deals, right? So and so how how do we look at that? It's more so like, man, I think it's a I don't know if I can say I think it's a good trade, but what I will say is that I think that uh, they had to do something. They had to do something to make it work, and so now they put this together. I think they need to include like 3 more people, 4 more people, just get the whole everybody
Man,
that's
they
U.S.
they need
based.
to do something. I mean, this guy has
Again,
been fueling arms deals around the world for years. And
for
so,
years.
yeah, and so I think he serving a 25 year sentence. So
Ooh-wee.
he served, and Brittany was up for what 10 or 10th the max that she could get for having a weed pen. So that don't seem like a fair deal, but we'd love
Nah,
to have Brittany back. So
let's get
hey,
Brittany back home, man.
whatever you
So
got to do.
right, exactly. So yeah, I feel that they're gonna get Brittany back home. Russia's gonna say yes. They're gonna make the even exchange, but I still feel that the U.S. is still gonna have their finger on the pulse. Definitely not gonna allow for this individual to just run free. Uh,
Oh, what
so
up, S. Dot? What's happening?
it's not what's going on, man. Hey, Ray, them is it's like looking at your pops, man.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Look, just like him, man. So, man,
Mm.
yeah. So we have Brittany. It's a possibility that she might be coming home, and there's a possibility that she did not quit on herself,
Mm.
and staying focused and staying strong, and keeping high spirits. And also, shout out, she's from the H Town. Let's get it. But somebody else that has quit,
Liz Cambridge.
Liz Cambridge, man. They said Liz has quit on her team, and it leads to a contract divorce now with the Los Angeles Sparks, man.
Mm.
Liz has definitely had some controversy in the WNBA. She's a player from Australia. She's a her personal life is more risque. She
Oh yeah, hey, she just getting naked and stuff, right?
yeah, just take yes, and yes, and it's actually beautiful art. I just say it like that. It's actually beautiful art, and she's very attractive in what she does, right?
Six
But
foot eight.
ooh, that's something
He said Liz off the
that's
chain for
nice
real.
art to admire,
Ugh.
So Liz is off the chain for real. But she is off the chain, as S. Boone said, And so what I'll say is that I appreciate her being her true self, But when it comes to the working environment, I think basketball for her is it's coming to an end. See, look, we can comments on Instagram. Hey. All these comments that we get on Instagram. Hey. So I'm not gonna repeat them, but tall glass of water.
Man.
But yes, but I think from the professional standpoint, that there's just a lot that she's dealing with in terms of like mental health, and she doesn't feel that she's being treated fairly, and I think she is finding her reverence in posing in the way that she's posing, or should I say modeling, because she is
Modeling.
definitely
She's
modeling.
what's she on Instagram? She an Instagram model or something?
She is Instagram model. She has endorsement deals with different companies, man. I mean, and she's on the red carpet. She has a name. She's made a name for herself, and she's doing her thing. I feel that she really doesn't need basketball anymore. She's also a DJ as well. So, I mean, she's doing a lot for herself. She's made a name for herself, and I think basketball is something that she's looking to give up. It once was her first love, but now it's not. So, she can go ahead and do what she does and model and be a great artist.
If she making a bag and she doing her thing, she's happy, man. Hey, hey, you can't knock the hustle.
I'm definitely not knocking it.
Yeah.
And if you are knocking the hustle, I'm gonna be like Uncle Elroy. You knocking? Well, let me in. You ain't been knocking? Let me in.
Lord.
But yes, what happened to the young lady who got cut from the Sparks last month, who is also fine? I'm not even sure. You gotta let me know her name, and then we probably can talk about her. But speaking of talking about somebody, I don't understand how you can grow hair within 3 months 3 months unless you chill, pet, right?
Mm.
You can go here in 3 months and have dreadlocks, and I'm talking about Jimmy Butler. Look, Jimmy Butler,
Oh, wait.
the guard for the Miami Heat. Look, he just got dreads. How? I don't know, Sway. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, can we talk about that, man? Can we talk about Jimmy Butler and his new hairdo?
Man, Jimmy came out. He said, "You know what? I got a whole bunch of money. I can get me some extensions if I need to. I can fix my hair the way I need to. If I need it to miracle grow, I'm gonna miracle grow this thing." And Jimmy out there with that haircut saying, "Look, with the dread saying he doing his thing, man."
Hey, long hair don't care. Look,
I mean, he got it. I mean, it came on fast though. Like he didn't. He'd have changed it up real quick, didn't he?
He said it came on fast. Yeah, man. He changed it up real quick, man. And now, and not only that, but it's highlighted at the tip. It's highlighted, at towards like the end of the hair. He has highlights in his hair. And I'm like, I'm still like, how, Sway? How?
I don't know, because I mean, it has to be some extensions, Hey, look, women been doing it for a long time, so women been doing it for a long time. If Jimmy want to add some hair,
hey, I don't even know what to say. Somebody on YouTube said, or on Facebook and YouTube, I know someone that said Jimmy went Milli Vanilli and said blame it on the game.
Blame it on the game.
yeah.
Oh wow. Dang.
Look, man, Jimmy said, I'm setting myself up for success. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all do, but I'm gonna make it happen. All right. So look, man, y'all check out Jimmy Butler and his long dreads, man. I don't know how he got them, but he got them. So if you want to get some long dreads, you want to grow hair within 3 months. Within 3 months, extensions.
Talk to Jimmy. Jimmy might have an infomercial coming up.
Look, exactly.
Do you want to grow your hair? Do you want this long, beautiful locks? Buy Jimmy Juice. Jimmy Juice can help your hair grow in 3 months.
In 3 months. During the off season, baby. During the off season. Look, man, Jimmy is getting ready. He letting everybody know. Look, I'm coming in hard this year, baby. He looking to recruit KD and Donovan Mitchell, man. So y'all want
that's what you need to help with the hair.
You want hair like this?
He needs KD to help with his hair. That might be the selling point. KD with that patch he got.
Hey man, don't be surprised if I have waves or if I have an afro and I get some braids, man. Don't be surprised, Ray. I'm just letting you know, baby. Just letting you know.
Look it up.
Look, speaking of hooking it up, man, the NBA, the salary cap in 2025 is looking to be raised. So the max deal contract will be raised to $70 million per year. I think right now, what's the max deal? They get $40 million per year, $50 million, something like that per year.
Yeah. I think it's like 55, 50.
Yeah, and so by 2025 and literally 2.5 years. I'm not gonna say 3 years, 2.5 years. The NBA players are going to be making $70 million per year. Oh my goodness! Look.
Hey, you know what? I gotta fix my jump shot because shoot, they just raising the bar on that money. But here's the thing: if they can raise it, I always talk about everybody like the NBA players or NFL. These guys make so much money, but who's paying them? How much money are they making if you can pay that? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a raise. I'm gonna raise it up, collective bargaining agreement. We're gonna go ahead and give you $70 million max contract now.
I really want to know that. I'm with you, Ray. I'm in the owner's seat, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna pay you $70 million. So that means I'm gonna make $700 trillion.
Yeah, I'm like, that's one player. You pay one player $70 million a year.
Look at that, man. That's a lot of money. So look, hey, I just want to know, hey, whoever that owner is, how are y'all making all this money? What type of TV deals are y'all doing? What type of other deals are y'all doing? Are y'all how y'all selling these jerseys and these players and everything else? But anyway, hey, that's that long money. That's that good money. So just want to throw that out there, man. You know, so
long money. Congrats to the NBA guys for getting that money. You know, Draymond definitely trying to get that.
Draymond trying to get that money. Draymond Green, hey, scream. You know, then Draymond, look, Draymond, he looking for a 4-year max deal, a 4-year extension max deal. And right now the Warriors are like, man, Draymond, stop with all that, man. We ain't gonna give you no 4-year max deal, man. Draymond is just like, well, I'm gonna go check and see what my options look like somewhere else, right? So, you know, the question is, does Draymond deserve a 4-year max, a 4-year extension max deal contract? What you think?
You know what? I like I said, I'm always for if somebody can get it, you can get somebody to pay it to you. Go ahead and take it. But for me, he's an aging veteran. The man shooting like 12% from 3-point line. You know, he doing all the intangible stuff that works for Golden State. And I don't know if he'll do it with any other team. I think they just fit in perfectly. Yeah. But you know, I'm not paying that dude no max contract. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hell to the no. I say hell to the no.
Yeah, definitely not paying Draymond.
Well, okay, why wouldn't you pay Draymond Green the max contract? Look, he's won 4 championships. He's a veteran, and he's also an enforcer on your team. He will get the job done. He'll make sure that nobody comes around and messes with your team, with the teammates, the light-skinned guys, the Splash Brothers. You know. So if anybody out there looking for an enforcer, Draymond Green is the guy.
And they say he's the glue. So like everything goes through him. He plays good defense. He can move the ball. He's good passer. He's an enforcer. But I ain't giving Draymond that money. I am not paying him, and I like his podcast too. So,
shout out to Draymond. Shout out to Draymond. No disrespect, man. We love your podcast, but we don't even know if somebody's gonna give you that much money, man.
That's it in a word negative. No.
In the word negative. Look, my man Norman on Facebook, he said no, Draymond does not get a max deal. Ray called out the numbers, so yeah. So I really don't actually see him getting the max deal, but yeah. Except, he'll be with the Warriors again next year because I don't think anybody else is going to pay that. But it's just always good to throw it out there. I feel you, Draymond.
So you think the Warriors going to let him go and bring Carmelo in?
I think the Warriors going to keep Draymond and bring Carmelo in because I don't think that you should get rid of. Don't try to fix it if it's not broken, and you can add something. Because the thing that you add, you can remove as well. So I think, no, they need to go ahead and keep Draymond and go ahead and add Carmelo Anthony. So for y'all that do not know, Carmelo Anthony is looking to make a comeback to the NBA. Well, I shouldn't even say a comeback because he's still there. We just don't know where he's at. He's just floating around somewhere.
Yeah,
but
back to free agent again.
Yeah, back to free agent again. But Steph Curry said he wanted to bring him in so he can see if Carmelo can get a ring. I have a quick question. What do you think about that, Ray? Because Carmelo, his loyalty is to LeBron James, and so what's your thoughts on that for him to go and play with LeBron James?
I think his loyalty is to getting him a ring. I mean, that's what that man was. He played on more teams than.
Don't do it.
Okay, I ain't gonna say it. I had it, but yeah, I mean, at this point, he's made all the money. He's accomplished all the things that he's accomplished. He's a Hall of Famer. But yeah, I mean, if he gonna just keep going to different teams to try to figure out how to win a championship, hey, more power to it. But would that say that he doesn't believe that the Lakers are going to be in a position to win a championship because his buddy is LeBron there, and then he can go back and play another 1-year contract with them. But what does that say?
No, man. Hey, man. Boy, these. Hey, man. Hey, I love our fans, man.
They say he got more jerseys than Mitchell and this.
Look. Norman said, he been more teams than I don't even want to say J-Lo. Oh man, that's another topic. I was like, that's cold blooded. Look,
dude, that's what I was gonna say.
That's another topic, man. But yeah, yeah, man. I mean, look, shout out to Carmelo. I don't know what's going to happen, what team he's going to be with, but I hope that he does find a team, and I hope it does mesh well. But it's like seeing Carmelo Anthony, going from team to team is like trying to win the lottery. Speaking of, speaking of the lottery, look, the Mega Million is worth $1 billion. Think we're not going to be playing this, the lottery. So.
I played it. I got me some tickets. I'm about to get some more.
Right, exactly. Yep. So
if I hit, and y'all might not see me next year.
Hey Ray, I'm with you on that, man. I'm like, what? Ringside? Tell them to call me while I sit on the side.
Yeah. Speak to my people. Have your people speak to my people. We're gonna bring somebody in.
Oh man, no, we're not gonna leave you like that. But we're gonna give you a heads up though. Put in our 2 weeks notice. I'm just playing, man. Speaking because I want to go to the next day, man. This is funny, good stuff. Appreciate you, Norman. Thank you for that, man. Look, Charles Barkley. If we talked about this last week, man. Charles Barkley, he said that he had got a proposal from Live Golf. And we're going to talk about Live Golf in just a little bit. But Charles Barkley said that they offered him a deal. And so if he takes this deal, he has to leave TNT. So, bless you, everybody, man. I don't know where this came from, man. So here we go. I feel like Stephen A. Smith. I'm sorry for being so loud. But anyway, so Charles Barkley, he sat down. He spoke with the Live Golf people. They basically asked him what did he want. He said, "You will have to triple my salary, what I'm making right now, which is $25 million." And so they offered him $75 million. And so now he said, okay, he went back to TNT and was just like, the ball is in your court. What you gonna do? So, like, what would you do? And give me your thoughts on what you think Barkley should do.
Hey, that Liv is out here causing problems, man. Like, they raising the price of it. They raising the price when you don't have to. And so, man, TNT is in a tough spot, man, because Charles Barkley is him and Shaq and Kenny Smith and how they work on that show is hilarious. Right. So I don't know if anybody else can fit in and take his spot, but shoot, $75 million
at his age.
Yeah.
Look, I can see Charles Barkley. I don't know about golf, but I can tell you a little bit about me.
Hey, he doing his thing though. But I mean, Liv is out there. They are doing all kinds of stuff, man. So in the pro-am, they just had Donald Trump, Charles Barkley, Caitlyn Jenner, Lawrence Taylor. They all in Bedminster. They just played in this pro-am, or they playing this weekend, I think.
Wow, look at this.
So they just spend the money. They throw money out there.
They spending money, and people are flocking like vultures. Look, and I don't blame them, man. You know how it is, man. Yeah, you already know how it is. People are flocking to the money. Your loyalty is to America and PGA, but PGA was established years ago, almost 100 years ago, if not if it hasn't been 100 years. And so now that whole golf game is starting to become a little lethargic, and so they're actually sprucing it up, adding more things, and Sue, I think we need to go ahead and start talking about the golf. Let's go ahead and start talking about golf and
more money, more excitement. They're doing it. They're paying it. So yeah, we got to talk a little bit about golf so we can see if we can get on the Live channel too.
Right, exactly.
Put Live tour, yeah. Put us on Live tour.
First, we'll talk about this all day long, and be like Charles Barkley, just have a different laugh and everything.
You sound like Eddie Murphy.
Look, I know. Look, let me tell you something, man. Look, live golf, however you want to call it. Look, you give us a show, we'll be there talking all day long, just laughing and having a good time. But let me tell you something about their vision. They said, welcome to Live Golf, where we supercharge the game of golf and help transform it into the sport it's destined to become. I'm like, whoa, okay, you got my attention real quick.
Supercharged it.
Right. So their mission statement is we are doing things differently. With smaller fields, fewer rounds, a defined season, shorter playing windows, and shotgun starts, the format has been designed with fans as the number one priority. So I'm just like, okay. So they said in 2022, the Live Golf Invitation Series will host 8 events. There will be a 7-event regular season where players will compete as individuals and teams for both points and prize money. At the end of those 7 events, an individual champion will be crowned based on points accumulated throughout the season. The 8th and final event will be our season-ending team championship match play event. So they have to be able to play within 4 different events to be able to receive the purse or the bag. So like, man, like, let's talk about the purse prize. What will they be getting, Ray? What's that money that they'll be getting?
They getting a whole big bag. I'm gonna tell you about the money, but I wonder, are they gonna be playing music, a little hip hop? Are they gonna be talking real soft like they normally do? Yeah, here we have Tiger Woods coming up on the tee next. Or they gonna let people talk and have fun? I mean, what is it? But the regular season event will have a prize purse of $25 million, $20 million for individuals, where everyone receives a cut of $4 million to first place and $120,000 to 48th. $5 million for top 3 teams.
Wow! So everybody from that didn't get in first place, from second all the way to the 48th place, they get $120K. Man, they only giving people over here $10,000.
Well, that's why you got people leaving. It's the mass exodus. They're paying all this money. Yeah.
Like, hey y'all, I'm about to go get live with this golf.
That's just the event money. I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with all the rest of the money that they already paying them. And then it says the following the first 7 events, an individual championship will be crowned. And the total purse of $30 million for the top 3 individuals of the season. 18 for the first place, 8 million second, 4 million for third place. This is only available to players who play in a minimum of 4 tournaments.
Good googly, man, dog. I did not like golf, but I think I'm starting to like it a little bit.
But then check this. Then they got the team prize too. So if you're playing as a team too, so there's another $50 million where all 12 teams receive a cut of $16 million for first place, $1 million for everybody else.
What?
So,
dog. Hey, man. Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. I'm going straight to the money. Look. Hey, I may not have won a championship, but I'm winning in life. $75 million, TNT. The ball is in your court.
See y'all, Saudi Arabia.
Right? Look, I appreciate that update, man. But that purse price is big. I'm trying to get. No, I ain't trying. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing golf, y'all. Look, somebody said I'm buying my 5-year-old son some golf clubs for his birthday next month. Look, exactly.
Yeah, go ahead and invest in that.
We no matter what.
That's a good investment, man.
That's a good investment, man.
Yeah, because you never know when you'll be injured or when you have to. You can't work, so get the money while you can, because Mike Trout got some issues going on.
Man, Mike Trout, man. Doctor said he need a backiotomy.
Like he said, when he got diagnosed with a rare back condition, costovertebral dysfunction.
Yeah, so
I can't even say it. Like, if you can't say it, then you don't want that. So
right, if it's hard for you to pronounce it, Costco. Is that Costco? No, that's not Costco.
Costa's on my back.
Look, man, whatever Mike Trout has going on, it's not looking good, and so he's gonna have to sit out for some time. But he did get that $400 million contract, man. So
they just out there just paying everybody. Everybody get that money, man.
Everybody get that money,
Mike
man.
Trout, coaches.
Right. Everybody's getting that money, and like, you cannot be mad at the golfers that decide to leave from here and go and get that same type of bag that baseball players are making, basketball players are making, and football players are making. So, like, I'm not mad at them. I would have jumped ship too. I would have been like, yes. And I would have been blatantly open about it and been like, you know what? You know how much I get paid at the PGA? You know how much they pay me over here?
Mm.
Hit him with
Go get the bag.
Get the bag,
because
man. Go get your money.
Look, just think. I mean, the NCAA is paying money right now. I mean, what's Georgia University of Georgia head coach Kirby Smart? He just got a new deal.
What was it? How much was it?
10 years, $112 million.
112 million.
How
they paying him? How, Slade?
College.
How? I'm trying to figure out how are the coaches getting paid this much money? How are the coaches getting paid this much money? Like, this don't make any sense. And now players are finally starting to get paid. Like, no, this don't make any sense.
They want that national championship. They said, Kirby Smart, you did your thing, so we are going to reward you. Take this money and take us back to the championship again.
So that means he's getting $11.2 million a year.
Well, he always say, he has to pay taxes too. So
okay, $6 million a year, $7 million a year. Look, at the end, he's still gonna have triple digits in the millions. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So like all of this, like they just giving out money. They giving out money to different sports, while Saudi Arabia said, okay, y'all gonna give out money to those people, we're gonna give money out to these people. And then I'm just trying to figure out, great question, endorsements, advertising, all of that. Yes, look, they are doing the thing. So we need money. Everybody needs money. And so go and get you a coaching job, go learn how to play golf. I'm not sure if you can play in the NBA, but hey, nothing is impossible. NFL, put you on a suit for a day, you get your contract, you get paid. I'm just saying, Yep.
So he said, somebody said, great question. Endorsements, advertising.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Are we talking about Kirby Smart getting more endorsements? That's just his salary. So even the AD got a raise, a $55,000 raise to bring his total compensation to $855,000 a year. Woo!
How?
Oh, and it goes up substantially the last 2 years. He gets 1.1 in the last 2 years. So it's good to be an athletic director too at a big school. If the school is doing what they're supposed to do, University of Georgia, obviously they're not hurting for enrollment or bag. They got that money.
They got that money. Look, get your money. That's all I say. I'm happy that I have money, but I'm looking to get way more money. Look, if Charles Barkley get paid $75 million for doing what he's doing, sitting down, talking about some sport that he barely knows much about, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yep. Hey, get it.
That's all I gotta say.
I ain't mad at you.
Hey, not mad at you at all. Look, like Tupac said, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Lord. What we got next? We going to NFL? We going to boxing? Where we going?
Yeah, man, we're going NFL, man. But I did want to talk about boxing real quick. I want to talk about, man, the other day I was on is it a Tiger Eye? I think so, cuz. Thank you. I appreciate you. My necklace is on, she's talking about mine.
It's both Tigers Eye on both sides. We got Tigers Eye too. I got Tigers Eye too.
Hey, that's what we're talking about. Look, the Tiger, he got the Tiger King necklace around his neck. Look, man, so I was on YouTube the other day and happened to see that your pops was boxing two legends in the game. It was your pops and Floyd Mayweather Sr. And I didn't even know that they had a bout, man. It was in 1978, Providence, Rhode Island. Were you at that game?
Oh yeah. I was at the fight. So I mean, these cats, they was out there rumbling. Floyd, his father was Floyd Senior was just like Floyd. He had that defense. He was the one that started that impeccable defense that he taught Floyd with the roll, the shoulder roll, and he was fast. I mean, he had fast hands. So they were tough, undefeated fighters going in, and
Pops pulled it out.
Somebody came out on top. Somebody was knocked out in the 9th round.
Right.
Right. And it wasn't my pops. So
right.
There you go.
Hey, I'm like Noriega drink champs. Hey, shout out to that one. Hey.
There you go.
Hey, the in the pudding, man. So But that was awesome to watch, man. Much respect to your pops, man, and your whole family. So
Yeah,
loving that,
baby, go
man.
check it out. It's the fights on YouTube.
Nice, man. Yeah, definitely check that out, man. But
Fights
breaking news, Jimmy G, 49ers and Jimmy G. Look, the 49ers gave Jimmy G permission. We talked about this last week. They gave him permission to go ahead and look for a trade. Go seek a trade. Go and find a trade. Hey, if a trade sounds good to you, go and do it, Jimmy G. Why? Because they said we're going to go ahead and go with Trey Lance. Is that his name, Trey Lance?
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. He's going to be the number one quarterback. Look, Shanahan, not Mike Shanahan, but the son. I don't know if his name is Mike as well, but he said it on the press conference. He was just like, yeah, Trey Lance is going to be our number one quarterback. Yeah, we think Jimmy G did a great job in taking us to the big game and everything else, but, you know, we're going to go in a different direction, and we're going to start this camp off with Trey Lance. I was like, he was just like, come here, give me your heart and your soul. I'm going to rip it out. Bam.
Well, I guess he got to do what he got to do. You know, I mean, the NFL, they ain't no love for nobody. If you ain't doing what they want you to do, or your salary too much, they gonna just go ahead and move on from you, and figure out what else we doing next.
But they gave him the bag before they let him go.
Well, they want to raise his value up, I guess. I mean, that's you know, they took care of the man. He played well for him, so you know, maybe they just setting him up so the next team has to pay that amount.
So they can get something for him.
Man, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what they get. Because I mean, everybody's starting to talk all the trash, and all these teams want to go. Oh, yeah, teams want to go do their thing. So you know what? Training camp has started. And a lot of folks have started talking trash already. You know, man, Charlie Mack, first out the limo, you know, from Philadelphia, he done already sent the message on to me, talking trash about the Eagles beating the Cowboys. And I said, what kind of grass was he on? He was real delusional talking this, but it starts at the beginning of every season when training camp starts. Everybody think their team going to do something. But you know who actually is going to do something and win the Super Bowl?
Who's that? Who's
Dallas
that?
Cowboys is winning the Super Bowl this year.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
Dak Prescott out there looking good. He's dealing.
And Country Wayne, man. You and Country Wayne, y'all just hung up on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna start. This is gonna be my new voice. I'm gonna start talking to you like this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, Ray. No, we can't have that. You still thinking that the Cowboys gonna win? He said, "Man, tell them we're not worried about those Beagles, bro. Nobody worried about those Beagles. Look, nobody's worried about those Beagles, but man, there's a lot of there's a lot of controversy that's happening right now in terms of, you know, just speaking about players, right? So there was an anonymous. See, this is what gets me. It's an anonymous coach. I never heard of a coach named Anonymous, but anonymous coach is talking big and bold about Lamar Jackson, saying that he don't care if he wins 12 MVPs, he'll never be he'll never take his team to the Super Bowl and never be the number one quarterback. I'm like, how are you just gonna say this about somebody, but then hide and be like, I don't want nobody to know because it might jeopardize my job? But then if that's the case, then leave it up to the media or go be a media expert. But like, for you to even have an opinion about a football player, you know, that's like, come on, man. The dude, he did everything that he needed to do to get here. So now you're trying to minimize him? Like, miss me with that, man. Shout out to Baltimore.
You know what, man? That's a terrible thing, and it leads on to the stereotypes. I think that's probably part of what it is, because I mean the man has shown that he can throw the ball, he can stay in the pocket, he can run. He's just a dangerous, explosive QB1. You know, so for somebody to say that if he won 12 MVPs, that he still wouldn't be a number one quarterback. Man, miss me with that boo. That's insane. And you know what? Hopefully, it just fuels Lamar Jackson even more to go out there and say, "Look, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it," and hopefully he finds out which coach said it and then throw a ball at him.
Like, I'm gonna show you how accurate I am.
Not right here. In your head.
Look, that's a great payback. Like James Brown, the big payback.
Yep, that's what I said. Be act like Herman Edwards and put your name on
it. Put your name on it. Put your name on it. Practice. Practice. You know.
We play to win the game.
Herman Edwards don't leave. Like, look, man, somebody Mark cuts. Lamar just can't finish. Oh, Mark cuts. I'm gonna have to cut you, man. No, I'm just playing with you. None violence. But I will say, Lamar. No, I think Lamar can finish. Okay, I think some people, right? You give people this timeline, and you expect for them to produce during this timeline. But this guy is elevating himself. He's becoming more and more intelligent and mindful of the game. Give him some time. Let him do his thing. No one has given him a chance since the day he got into the NFL, and no one is still giving him a chance. And when he does win the Super Bowl, it's just like being in a relationship with someone that's very nagging. You know, once you satisfy them in this one area, they're gonna find something else to nag about, and something else to nag about, and something else to nag about. So allow for Lamar Jackson to, finish. Watch him finish. Watch him evolve into being able to finish the game. Watch him evolve into being not just the MVP, but a Super Bowl champion. Look, the guy has what a lot of other quarterbacks do not have, and that's heart, and that's the will to win. And so when you put somebody on the field that has the technological side of the game, but also somebody that has the ability to win, the will to win, they're going to exceed the person that has a technological side down.
Man, when I saw this dude had the bubble guts, leave the game and come back and win the game, he had to go to the bathroom, change his pants. I'm like, this dude, he a G. He got heart. I mean, ain't no way I'd have been out there playing football with the Hershey squirts. Then you get hit, next thing you know, the white pants look terrible. So
is that doo-doo?
That's just mud. No, that's mud butt.
Right. What up, Big Les on Ringside? Show us love on YouTube.
Yeah.
133, what's going on? Man, Estop Boone, enormous facts, man. I'm telling you, Lamar Jackson, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. You can call everybody else out, Herbert, Jay Herb, what's the one that just took the Bengals to the Super Bowl? Him, I forgot his name. Burrow, everybody, man. I think they're all great quarterbacks. I'm not taking anything away from them. But what I'm saying is you have this electrifying quarterback that's like a 2.0 Michael Vick, and he's getting better. Look, he's only improving. Improving. And every time you throw a dart at him, you say something about him, look, watch out, because that's just making him more and more dangerous, because he's going to take all of that criticism and he's going to turn it into his skill level and increase his skill level and become a dynamic football player, man. So I just want to say, shout out.
What do you think about that, man? Because you talk about, teams having controversy over putting things into, contracts or saying things behind people's back. Just like, Kyler Murray, they put that he has a requirement in his contract to watch 4 hours of film a week. So does that say that he is not dedicated? He don't pay attention. He just using his skills, or are they just trying to clown this man over for some reason? Because it seemed like that shouldn't be in the contract.
Look, man, look, just like what we said. We said, look, if I get the bag, y'all probably won't see me again. Look, I mean, I'm pretty sure Kyler Murray has those tendencies in him as well, right? So, I mean, maybe he watches film, maybe he doesn't watch film, or somebody said that he already does it. And I don't think you can continue to improve yourself if you're not watching film on yourself, if you're not studying yourself, if you're not watching your mechanics. It's the small things that separate the good from the great. And so I think they just probably put that in his contract to make sure that he continues that same regimen, because once you get all that money, more problems and more responsibilities. And so it's going to take you away from the game. right? And so they just probably just put that in there and just like, hey, we're just gonna throw this in the contract. Just make sure that you get these 4 hours a week, please. It's only 17 weeks in the year in the season, so like after those 17 weeks, then you can go in and do whatever else you want to do.
They pay you $230 million a year. I mean, I watched all the film. I mean, I would just sit there and watch film all day if they want me to. But it's just crazy that they had to actually put that in the contract. I don't know if they've ever done that. I've never seen it in any contracts back in the day when I was negotiating stuff. I never seen anything like that in the
contract. Right. I just think that it's one of those things where they aren't taking, like, you don't get your 4 hours back from life for life, or from life, right? And so it's one of those things. Hey man, we just paid you all this money. Yeah, you a product right now, so you're gonna have to abide by what we asked for, man. We just gave you all the money that you wanted, so you can take care of everybody and create generational wealth. But at the same time, like, go ahead and get these extra 4 hours in, man. Yeah,
yeah. I bet you don't see that Tom Brady contract.
No, man. Look, Tom Brady, he don't have nothing to prove anymore. He just want to win another Super Bowl, man, so he can say he the GOAT. Speaking of Tom Brady, man, he just got Julio Jones to add to this roster. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They have 3 wide receivers. They have Chris Goodwin, Mike Evans, and Julio Jones. If they get a tight end, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, I mean, why would you give Tom Brady any more weapons, man? I mean, the dude is just a machine. Who was that? They had somebody that was talking on the Pivot podcast the other day, and he was talking about Asante Samuel, and he was talking about how great Tom Brady is. He's like, man, you just put Tom out there, the coaches just look better. Everybody looks better because of him. So he gave him some definite props about how much of a floor general, field general he is, and how much he does with everything and making the team better. So. Man, we'll see what happens if he can bring that magic back from Julio.
I'm pretty sure he can. Look, man. When you have a teammate like that, somebody B-Less said, "Who's going to flip out like AB?" Nobody, Sway, nobody. But yeah, when you have a teammate like that, man, that I'm talking about, he believes in you because he believes in himself. So it's easy for him to believe in you. It's just like, look, I'm gonna get you the ball. You're gonna catch it, right? So you can go ahead and get that bonus, right? They're gonna be like, what? Throw me the ball, Tom. I got you. Make an incredible one-handed catch. I didn't know I can do that. And then Tom will come up to you. He'll be like, you know what? I knew that you could do that. And see, that's what a leader does. They just inject in you, your confidence level, like your ability to play at your optimal, right? And so that's what a leader does. They inspire you to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And that's what Tom Brady does, man. That's why he's a great leader.
Well, way to go, Dak Prescott, for the Cowboys being able to win the Super Bowl this year. Coming back, being a leader, and I know everybody out here is saying the same thing. Now, how great the Cowboys going to be this year? That's a big, been controversial before, but we once we win the Super Bowl, everybody will be like, "Here, the America's team is back."
We're sorry. We have the line is busy right now. We did not get that message. Have you guys been paying attention to the captain? If you guys already discussed it, disregard it. I'm not even sure what the captain is. You know what the captain is? Yeah. You gotta tell us about that old ass quarterback. Hey man, B-Less said. He said the Bucks got an old ass quarterback, got old ass wide receiver. Man, come on, man. They look, these veterans, they want to win too. They looking to win, man. Too. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
This guy, B-Less, he a the New Orleans Saints fan.
So. Speaking of New Orleans Saints, Jarvis Landry went to the New Orleans Saints, right? And they got Mark Ingram back. So, Alvin Kamara. Look,
you think they're gonna get OBJ too?
They got no. I don't think no. I think that's too many. I think that's too many personalities in one area, because you got Mark Ingram at the running back, you got Jarvis Landry, and you're gonna have OBJ and Alvin Kamara. Oh, that is just too much. That's just too much.
Mm,
Too much. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's just too much. No, no. But
okay.
But speaking of getting that bag, the NFL said they are looking to keep their money to themselves. Why? Because they just started a new streaming platform. It's called NFL Plus, right? Because NFL they're doing a deal with Amazon. $1 billion. Amazon is going to get $1 billion from the NFL because they are hosting the games on their platform. Also, about $2 billion with Disney Plus because ESPN, not with Disney Plus, but Disney. Disney owns ESPN, so they're going to make $2 billion from the NFL. But now the NFL said that they're going to do their own streaming platform, and they're charging about $4.99, and it's called NFL Plus. So if you want a little bit of the, if you want to get involved in, seeing behind the scenes of what the coaches are going through and what they're doing and how they're prepping for the game, then you can check that out on NFL Plus.
Oh damn! So they're not going to do the Direct TV NFL package. That makes sense to do it themselves if they're gonna just have their own streaming service and you ain't got to pay all that extra money.
Man,
so
they have so much content. They have so much content. They've been owning all their content and licensing it out. Now it's time to like this is where we can make more money, and pay players less.
Yeah,
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, I'm gonna check that out, man. I just looked it up and saw that they got the special on Jeter, man. That probably fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out too. The captain. Look, man. Look, we getting to an end of the show, man, and man, this has been a really good show. But I wanted to share with everybody. Look, I got my foundation happening right now. It's called the 4LBU Foundation. .org. You can go and check out the website. But basically, what we're doing a back to school book drive for homeless kids. I work with the homeless youth right now and teaching them about mindfulness and financial literacy. In order for you to have a relationship with money, you need to be able to have a relationship with yourself. In order for you to have a relationship with yourself or money, you need to make sure that you have a strong foundation and relationship with yourself. So that's what we're doing. We're also giving back, so make sure that you go and give us a donation. Check out the website and let us know what you think about it.
Beautiful stuff, man. And also shout out for that. That's awesome. Make sure y'all support that. Can we put it in the put the words?
What's that? The words of wisdom.
Yeah. No, we can't put the your link for your foundation.
Oh no. Let me see. Well, somebody can. Let me see. Let me type it in. It's 4LBU Foundation. I'm typing it in, you all, and then .org. I'm putting it in on Instagram. So for all y'all that's on Facebook and YouTube, let me see. I think I can put it in the comments. Yeah, let me do that and put it in the comments. So what you have going on, Ray?
Well, we doing the thing, man. I'm going to DC this next weekend, and I'm supporting the I Believe in Me Foundation. Lamar Odom and I are doing things for the youth to stop the violence. So I'll be there in DC the next weekend, and then the weekend after that, I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona, commentating for one of the ESPN fights next week.
Nice, man. Nice. So
making it happen, man. Making it happen.
Right? Make it happen, man. Look,
I'm gonna be ringside for real.
Ding, ding, ding. Man, look, I just want to say thank you all for supporting us and this ringside. We've been here for about a year and some change, man. We've been here for a very long time. What up, brother-in-law, Gary Cole?
What's up, Gary?
Right?
Gary, yeah, Mark. I do have family in North Carolina. My father was born in Wilmington, so
nice.
North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm only raised up, take your shirt off. Twist
Man,
around your head like a helicopter.
Right. See the Pablo, baby.
Yes. The aliens for sure. Yep.
No, that's awesome, man. Look, man, we everybody finding us on here, man. Look, ringside every Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's gonna be me and Ray. We're doing our thing. Make sure that you go and subscribe to our YouTube page, because after a while we're gonna stop being live on Instagram, because Instagram not really showing us love. Now they're trying to show us love because they know that we're taking our talent somewhere else. But that's something
Exactly.
But hey, just make sure that you tell everybody to go and subscribe to our YouTube page at Ringside with, that's WITH, Ray and Prince. Go and check it out. Go and follow us. We're coming to the end of the show. Ray, you got some words of wisdom for the people?
Do that. Just take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. Remember, time is a commodity that we can't get back. So spend it in the right way and with the right people.
Woo! That's a bar right there. Time is a commodity. Look, man, I have some words of wisdom as well. A plan without knowledge is like sprinting without knowing where the finish line is. Let me say that one more time. A plan without knowledge is like sprinting without knowing where the finish line is. So, look, you got a plan, you got all this knowledge, man. Make sure you apply it. All right, and it's going to make a big difference, because nobody likes to run, nobody likes to sprint blindly and not know where the finish line is. That's the first thing you do when you sprinting. You be like, what the finish line at? Where we gonna run to? you always need to know that, man. So just want to say that, share that with you all, and thank you again for your support. We appreciate everybody. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up like it's Christmas and
wrap it up.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir. Peace out. Hey, Ringside with Ray and Prince, man. We see y'all next week.
Next Thursday. Peace, y'all.